everyone, welcome back to Resin Me Up. I owe you an apology. I totally forgot that yesterday was a day that I was not going to be putting out a video because we were taking the girls to their very first concert, and it was actually a birthday present for Caitlin. She got tickets, and we were able to take the girls, and it was in Wichita. It was on my calendar, and I totally spaced it off. But it was an Alexandra Kay concert. So if y'all don't know who that is, you need to go look her up. She is a new up-and-coming artist, and they just absolutely love her. Caitlin and I have seen her before, but anyway, the girls were just in awe because it was their very first concert. And so I totally spaced it off. It was on my calendar and I forgot. I apologize for not getting a video out yesterday. And I'm also going to have to apologize for today because I ordered silicone and it didn't get here. So today we're just going to do a regular video, and it's going to be the Into Resin mold that I ordered. And it's this cross mold, and I want to give you a reason why I ordered this. I know some of you may have seen Renee over at Heart Creations by Renee. She probably, you've probably seen her do this. And she did it for one of her subscribers as a memorial. Now, I'm doing it for my niece, Shelby, who just got married. And what I want to do with it is I want to create this, and because they're Catholic, I want to make them a special rosary, and then, which I can video if you guys want to see that part. I've made one video a while back making a rosary, and I can do that again if you guys want to see that process again. Otherwise, I'll just make it on my own. And then I'm going to take that rosary and put it around this cross, and then I'm going to put their date and everything at the bottom on this down here. And so that is what I'm doing with this. So it's going to be more of a wedding symbolization for them. Then that way they'll have this forever and ever. Amen. So their colors were, and they are huge Bronco fans, and so their colors are orange and blue. But I don't know if I want to make their cross that color. I mean, I think it would be pretty to do, you know, the alcohol inks in those colors with my swirl effect. So we might do that today just as a trial and see how it turns out. And then if I don't like it, I can re-pour another one. So I think that's what we're going to give a trial run on today and see how that works. And against my better judgment, I am not a Broncos fan, so this is it's going to take everything I have to do it. But I'm just kidding. No, I'm not a Broncos fan, but I'll do whatever whatever they like. So let me mix up some resin, and we'll get to pouring this, and we'll see how this turns out. Okay. All right. And we're going to use, I have used Bond Crafter. I've used Let's Resin. I can't decide which one I like better. I think I'm going to use the Let's Resin casting resin because I know that it comes out crystal clear and hardly, I would love to use the Wise Bond on this. I wonder if I could get away with it. Huh. I'll let you know when I come back. I'll let you know which one I choose. Okay? All right. BRB. Okay, y'all. I've got all my resin mixed up and I've already debubbled, poured some clear, and I've debubbled that. So there are no bubbles on the bottom. I stuck these in my vacuum chamber and debubbled those. So now we're going to go ahead and I've chose the sapphire and the tangerine and the enoki. So we are going to go ahead and make some swirls. So let's start off. Wow. Now I'm going to fill up the rest of this resin in that cat. And I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use different colors. And then after I'm done doing that, I'm going to bring you guys down so you can see what this looks like. It's amazing. It almost looks like a painting. Okay, let's do something with this cat. I think I have enough resin to do a cool technique in this cat. And I put some bubbles in there. It's clear over there. I can't see. Okay, let me grab a different color here. What color should we make him? Should we make him yellow and white? I've never done a yellow and white cat before. Let's do that. Let me spritz for those bubbles. Whoops. I don't think you guys can see this. That's the problem. Let me slide this up like that. Looks like I dripped some resin over here. And then we'll put this right here. You guys should be able to see that. Yep. Okay. Let's do we're always doing black and gray I'm going to pay homage to the yellow cats today, or the orange cats, or whatever they are. Tabby cats. They need love too. The Garfields. The Garfields out in the world. Okay. Wow, look at that. Move that just a little bit. Seems to be accumulating there. Okay. I am going to scrape these cups all together here real quick, and then I'm going to need to find another mold to pour this minute amount of resin into. Actually, let me pour this one into this one. It would be so much easier. Okay, now I'm going to bring you guys down so you can look at these dreamy colors and how they're coming together and how they look like a painting almost. Okay, let's bring you down here. So there's the orange one. And then look at this. Trying to keep the glare off of that. Almost looks like a painting. Isn't that awesome? Okay, y'all. We'll be back on demold. See ya. Hey y'all, welcome back. Guess what? These are ready to come out of the molds. They're I think they're cooled off enough now. Let's this is on this mat, so it'll be fine. There, I got sticky all over my fingers. Let me put some gloves on just in case. I've wiped them off, but I've got sticky from taking sticky stuff off of a paddle, and I can't get it off. Okay, let's get this one out. See what it looks like. Oh, of course. Have to have that line on there. I watched him most of the day, but it's still cute. Look. Huh? See, I got that line right there. But it's okay. But look at that pretty in there. Look how that went like that and made it looks like he's got a part down the middle of his head. Aw, it's so pretty. We're going to have to look at that on top of the light thing. That one's pretty. I like that. So for all you Garfield cat owners out there, this one's for you. That one's pretty. I like it. And that doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. Because that was when I first poured in there, so I should have went down and got that, but that's okay. I like it. It's very cute. Can you see all those colors in there? I'll bring you down closer here in a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Very cute. Make sure I get his ear turned back in this time. I didn't realize I didn't have that. That's cute. Okay, let's do the base first. What do you think? Brush here because this is the first time I've used this mold. I'm sure get all that chunks of pretty. Can't wait to see this cross. All right. So it muted the colors down a lot, which is okay, but I want to see what this is going to look like with a light under it. Beautiful though. So it sits in here like this, just like that, and it's still a little soft. So let me grab my light first. I think I'm going to use my long one because it's got a long base on it. So I'm going to use this one. And this is just one. And it just changes colors. And you can't lighten it or brighten it. So that's what it would look like on a light. Alexa, turn on craft room. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. So the colors kind of got muted a little bit, but it's still pretty nonetheless. I'll have to trim the edges on that once it gets. I almost wish I wouldn't have put the orange in there because, you know, when you mix orange and blue, what does it turn? It turns like a greenish color. So pretty, such a pretty cross. But I think if I'm going to do this, or maybe it'll, I don't know, maybe it needs to finish curing all the way because, I mean, it is a little soft. So maybe it just needs to finish curing a little bit. But that one would be pretty. This color right here. That's such a pretty color. And her bouquet had that color of flowers in it more than it did the blue. And then white roses. They're drying. They've been drying since she brought them to me. So I wonder if I should make it this color, because that would be really pretty too. We may have to pour this again, y'all, or I can just pour it and then let you see what it looks like. So yeah, we're gonna have to try that color. And that was the sun. That was the sun in there. So we may end up pouring that again because I really like that. It's very pretty. And it looks orange. It's not yellow at all. It looks orange. It's very pretty. Okay, y'all. Well, that was my task for today, was to get that mold poured. And I think I'm going to pour it again using this color and see how it turns out. And then we'll see which one we like better. Okay? All right, y'all. Well, that's my video for, actually it was for yesterday, but for today. So I will be working on a video for tomorrow because I'm a day behind. So y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, so remember, stay curious, stay creative, stay positive, and always choose to be kind. And we will see you tomorrow for another video. And have a great evening. And I'll get this put together so you can see what it looks like. And then I'll pour this one. I'll pour it tonight and just let it cure overnight. And then we'll see what the two of them look like tomorrow. Okay. All right, everyone. Good night.